If you're wondering how such convincing three-dimensional images are created, all is about to be revealed now in the making of Don Quichotte.
What I was trying to do was to capture in a computer-generated character the personality of Don Quichotte, to see if I could really create a character starting from a three-dimensional model, give him an identifiable age, an identifiable expression, to be able to recognize the character of Don Quichotte as he was in the book, and to see an image project this character. Until now, we've made short films of 30 seconds in computer graphics of simple, inanimate objects, which we would animate. Here, we are presenting two characters in action and telling a story to the public, rather than just presenting some images.
Et Sancho, lui, en fait, il regarde Don Quichotte.
À la suite des 30 films que j'ai déjà fait,
I've made about 30 odd films and cartoons using puppets and paintbox, and I found that 3D really brings together problems from all these techniques. Before starting the film, you've already made a storyboard, drawn the characters, searched for the characters, and made sculptures and models of the faces. You've done a lot of things before starting to work on the computer. In this sense, 3D has the advantage of bringing together all these different disciplines that are really interesting. For the faces, we started by doing a graphical study on paper, then made little models of putty to try and find the characters' personalities. We then made this glazed bust, which we scanned in directly using a polymer digitizer. The magnetic table locates the coordinates of the pen. I just have to put the pen on a certain point on the bust to obtain the 3D coordinates directly on my machine. So the volume is transmitted directly to the computer. The curves and wrinkles necessary to define the shape of the face and the expressions have been drawn on the bust. Once I've got the points on the computer, I can pull on the points to make the different facial movements, opening the eyes, the eyelids, and moving the cheeks.
Dieu me soit en aide, il combat des moulins.
Ce que j'ai affiché à l'écran, c'est la surface récupérée du polémus.
Here you can see the surface which has been formed using the polymer system. By using all the modelizing tools, I can see the surface immediately.
De le voir en surface tout de suite.
The more simple objects, such as the setting, or the arms, or the legs, have been made directly with software. Here I want to show you how to make a plane surface of mountains on a setting by pulling on the points. When the objects have been made, we define the material of each object and its color. You can control how rough the texture is, so you can have wood or rock, and so on. For Sancho's shirt, we just took a rag that we digitized with a scanner, and this in order to apply it to the object as a texture.
Si tu veux, tu as la bouche qui commence à parler, ment, elle reste un petit peu fixe, ça pendant 3 images. On a la musique.
In this film, there's music, sound effects, and speech.
On a
We recorded actors speaking the text, and then there's a stage unique to animation. We listen to the soundtrack and note down the precise time code of each syllable, which means that for each pronounced syllable, we have its length in images. After this, we pronounce the same words in front of a mirror and look for about 15 key positions which require pronounced syllables. We look for the syllables corresponding to j'ai, en, and we note down the length of each syllable.
Ceux que tu vois là, parbleu, je vais leur livrer une furieuse bataille et leur ôter la vie à tous.
Tu veux voir quelque chose sur l'écran? Alors, qu'est-ce qu'il dit là?
Pas mal ça.
Géant, l'ombra dont je compte débarrasser la surface de la Terre. Ok, bah il n'y a plus qu'à le tester sur le son.
Voilà,
Ce qui a été compliqué sur ce film, en dehors de la synchro,
Apart from the lip sync, we also had difficulty with the gallops.
Il fallait être assez réaliste. On aurait pu,
We didn't want
parce que
a mechanical horse.
Parce que c'est une référence culturelle.
Since Don Quixote is a worldwide cultural reference, we wanted to be as realistic as possible.
Soit mécanique, il fallait qu'il soit le plus proche de la réalité. La synthèse 3D,
By using 3D, we were able to obtain movements which flow without being jerky.
Ce qui est magique, c'est
What is really magical is that we animate on the screen, which means we don't touch the objects we are manipulating.
les objets qu'on a à manipuler, mais on les désigne.
We decide what to move and then move it as easily as we would by hand.
On bouge les objets comme on les bougerait avec une main. Là,
We can try some movements by taking, for example, his arm. If it's too far to the right or to the left, it can be corrected. We can do this straight away, unlike with traditional animation. I can regulate the camera, including the focal length. If the director says he wants to see the back of the horse, this is possible. In general, no director can be completely sure about the final result. But here we can, because we can see what's going to happen right away, before actually filming it.
Dieu me soit en aide, il combat des moulins.
Le montage en 3D.
3D editing is a little easier than editing cartoons, since we can change the position of the camera or the length of each shot, and this by simple manipulations on the computer. For cartoons, the drawings must be redone. The mixing, in theory, is the same as for traditional films.
Gardez-vous de mes coups, démons de l'enfer! La fortune nous sourit, ami Sancho, car voilà une trentaine de géants au long bras dont je compte débarrasser la face de la terre.
Par la mort bleue, que va-t-il inventer?
Ma démarche, c'est plutôt quand je vois l'image de synthèse.
For the music, rather than using computer-generated music with computer-generated images, I prefer to use real instruments like piano and
Plutôt que de
saxophone.
rajouter du synthétique sur de la synthèse.
Comprends! Lâche! Mécréants! Battez-vous donc! Croyez-vous me faire peur?
To make a production like Don Quixote involves an enormous investment of several million francs. You must have a computing center with about 40 CPUs with capacities of several million instructions per second. You must have workstations with high-caliber animators who not only master the software completely, but who have a real artistic talent. The team of animators has also to work with traditional animators. You need to find just the right mix, and out comes Don Quixote. It's all these factors which make the project a success.
Je pense que l'image de synthèse.
I think that it's a lot more apt to represent thoughts, or dreams, or myths, or imaginary space in computer graphics than it is to represent reality.
Que des espaces réels, qu'assimiler un espace réel. Son immatérialité.
Its immateriality enables it to represent imaginary worlds, such as the world of Don Quixote, a type of dream, or vision, of insanity, which is Don Quixote's reality.
There's more formations on show tonight at 10.